Good morning, everybody. It is May 8th. Let's see. Monday, May 8th. It is 7:06 in the morning. Okay. I evidently forgot to finish chapter 1 of Bound to Lose, Destined to Win. The book that Judy gave me. Okay, so this is going to be part 2 of chapter 1, Life with a Wicked Man. The slave trade was flourishing at that time, and all of Kelly's slaves had arrived in Hispaniola from Africa. Dad's sisters, who are now deceased, talked about the slave master, John Kelly. My aunts took most of their information to the grave with them, but we did hear stories about the curses, since most Africans practiced voodoo and other forms of witchcraft. They brought their religion to the islands and remained attached to it. Often they integrated their voodoo practices into Roman Catholicism. John Kelly's African slaves placed voodoo's curses on him by sending a hot wind to burn his crops. His wife also became ill. When Kelly realized his business was failing, he gathered his belongings, including some slaves, and moved to New Orleans. A few slaves escaped into the bush before Kelly could get them onto the ship, but he still brought the 10 slaves to America. 2 of the 10 slaves were Pinky and her brother Cupid. Since the slaves were still practicing voodoo, once again they cursed Kelly after he arrived in New Orleans. By this time, Kelly had become a frail old man, and his slaves were escaping into the swamps of New Orleans. So John Kelly moved west to Texas and took Cupid with him. Eventually, Cupid fathered a son that he named Cupid Jr., who would one day become my grandfather. Since slaves were given the last name of their slave owner, my ancestors became known as Kellys. Cupid Kelly Jr. fathered a son named Robert, who was born in Texas in 1917. As a young man, Robert left Texas and moved to California. Irma Jean McCulley was born July 4th, 1926, and she left Memphis, Tennessee, and moved to California to further her education. That is where she and Robert met. Okay, so that is all for part 2, chapter 1, Life with a Wicked Man, Bound to Lose, Destined to Win. Thank you for watching.